Man and woman had been drifting at sea for 3 whole days and nights. Just when the man was about to collapse from exhaustion, he suddenly caught a small fish in the seawater. But he couldn't bring himself to eat it, and instead wanted to share it with the female boss beside him. To make it more comfortable for her to eat, the man carefully bit off the fish head and cleaned out the guts. He even sprinkled on some natural seasoning before carefully offering it to the female boss. But the woman, accustomed to fine dining and gourmet food, just glanced at it once and felt like throwing up. However, her stomach was absolutely starving, so she could only force herself to swallow it despite the nausea. But the moment her tongue touched the fish meat, a sharp, fishy stench hit her right in the face. Then she decided to throw it away. The man thought she was going to save the food for him, but to his surprise, she tossed it right back into the ocean in front of him. The man was absolutely livid, but the woman acted like nothing happened and said that hunger helps cleanse the digestive system. She even claimed it could help with weight loss. At that moment, the arrogant face of the rich was exposed so clearly in front of the man. However, the woman had no idea that the more arrogant she was now, the more miserable she'd be later. Before long, the woman accidentally spotted what looked like a yacht in the distance. She had been maintaining her cool demeanor, but now she completely abandoned all dignity and started shouting loudly. Seeing this, the man quickly got up and started blowing his whistle, but he hadn't even blown it a few times when the woman snatched it away from him. Unfortunately, the woman carelessly dropped the whistle into the ocean. The man was so angry he wanted to slap her right across the face, but he could only think about it in his head. As the yacht gradually disappeared into the distance, the woman realized that rescue had become hopeless. She immediately dropped her arrogant attitude and collapsed nearby, crying her heart out. Just like that, the woman curled up miserably in the corner and suffered through the entire night. When she woke up the next day, she saw something absolutely shocking. She was so excited she wanted to call out to the man, but she still wanted to maintain her proud image. So she suppressed her inner excitement and reminded the man that there was something ahead. The man took a closer look and saw that a mountain peak had appeared in the distance. Then both of them excitedly paddled toward the shore. Soon they reached the shoreline. To find rescue as quickly as possible, the man first climbed up the highest mountain. Then he looked around in all directions. That's when he disappointedly discovered that this was actually a deserted island. So he quickly reported the situation to the female boss. But not only did she refuse to believe him, she demanded that he immediately go back up the mountain to check again. He just hesitated for a moment, but was met with harsh verbal abuse from the female boss. She even threatened him, saying that if he didn't go execute her order right away, she'd fire him when they got back. After hearing this, the man was about to lose his mind. Throughout this whole journey, he had been nothing but caring and attentive to the woman, if not completely obedient. Yet now she was being so cruel and harsh. In a fit of rage, the man pushed the woman's luggage right off the cliff. Then he turned around and walked away. Seeing that the man actually dared to defy her, the woman unleashed a barrage of nasty words at him. Little did she know that this falling out with the man would become her most regretful decision. Before long, the man who had left on his own immediately started living comfortably. He caught a huge lobster in the ocean. Then he found some natural sea salt on the beach. Next, he used a glass bottle to start a fire and leisurely grilled the lobster. Meanwhile, the woman not only couldn't find anything to eat, but also got her foot cut by rocks on the island. What made it even more unbearable for her was that this man was enjoying grilled lobster right in front of her, but her pride prevented her from asking for food, so she accused the man of not helping someone in need, saying he would definitely face legal consequences. However, after hearing this, the man just smiled faintly.